Let's remind ourselves of a few things, shall we? Last time, Lollipop Lady jumped on Haribo and said, I'm gonna murder you, blimey. I'll tell you what I do. I fiddle-diddle Lollipop Lady spoofs with my gold ring, and I ran her with the cart. Hard luck. Lollipop Lady, always knew you were a bit weak. Today, I read the it said this plane crashed into London Airport because it had a lollipop stuck in the windshield. Oh no, the moment I dread when Lollipop Lady's not dead. If I don't do something, we get into really big trouble. Then, suddenly, I remembered this funny little place I went, far, far away. It was London Airport. Lollipop Lady's probably gonna be there, so we took sandwiches, chocolate, drinks. I was really looking forward to it. When we got there, my brother found out that there was this bus that you could go on, a kind of trip round the runways so you could get right close up to the big jets. Great, really great. So we got the tickets, we got onto the bus, and as we were getting on, I noticed the woman opposite. She ran away. That's when I noticed the big jet right up close to me. It was huge. It was taller than electronic Hollywood. I'll tell you what I do. I got up, ran out the bus and got onto the big jet. The trouble was, the pilot was watching. He looked like he had never seen anything nice. I'll tell you what I do. Said I to the pilot. Can I have a drink? Okay. I'll tell you what I really do. Said I to the pilot. Can I have this big jet? Said the pilot. Tell me why. Said I to the pilot. It's an emergency. Said the pilot to me. Okay. Yeah, okay. The aeroplane took off. Feel a bit sick, actually. Me and my brother, we sit up in the big jet. Brian, do you know how to fly the big jet? I don't suppose I do. I don't. Look out the window. There's a lollipop. The other window. You fool. Brian, I noticed you have something blue in your mouth. Suppose I do. But, and this is a big but, you haven't heard a word I've said, have you, Holy? Ducking plums. There's a lollipop. Correct. That's when the lollipop blows up. The aeroplane falls out of the sky. Me and my brother, we screamed away like mad. Oh no, this is fucking horrible. We know that, you fool. That's when my brain starts doing things. You know the kind of thing. Sometimes I get ahead with big jet, but this is a big but. When we got ahead, we went unconscious. So then I woke up. I looked round. It was then I noticed I was trapped in someone's space. But, and this is a big but, you can't trap me. Michael Rosen. That's when my brain starts doing things. You know, escaping. I'll tell you what I do. First of all, I snatch a few bike parts. Then I snatch some other things, you know, murderers and mad dog stuff. Hard luck jug things. Always knew you were a bit weak. What's in it? Look round. Ropes. Oh, that's useful. A red shoehorn. Well, actually, a yellow shoelace. What's in it? Snatching ski. The box. What's in it? Dye. Nothing. Jug things. Finger in. Nice. A terrifying creature. You may think I'm happy, you may think I'm sad, you may think I'm crazy, you may think I'm mad, but hang on to your seat. Stop right there. It's time to make something rather nice. I think you know what I mean. This screwdriver is stuck to the floor. Nice. And then we start the building. You can't trap me. I'm Michael Rosen. Now watch this. Brilliant. I dashed out off the Lollipop lady faster than an electronic rabbit. Anyway, after a few minutes, me and my brother get right close up to the big word, and then we start the moaning. Brian, you go first. No, and it went on for ages. We all heard a terrible noise. There was an awful yelling and crying. It was lovely. King, where do you think you're trying to go? My brother dished me. And actually, that wasn't very nice. And then I start the climbing. I went up this really long staircase. It was huge. It was taller than the big jet. And there were hundreds of stairs, hundreds and hundreds of them. Then, suddenly, there was another awful yelling and crying. But I don't fall. That's when I heard this funny little voice.
Michael Rosen died.
That's when we get into really big trouble. Then, suddenly, hundreds of lollipops fall out from the top of the tower. Hundreds and hundreds of them. I'll tell you what I do. I ran upstairs faster than something electronic. Anyway, after a few minutes, I got to the top of the tower. Who do you think was the first person I happened to meet? Lollipop lady was watching me with a lollipop in her hand. Oh no! The moment I dread when I have to stop Lollipop lady once and for all. So here goes. Lollipop lady starts throwing hundreds of lollipops. And I ran. You know what I mean? Faster than an electronic chocolate can. That's when my brain starts doing things again. For the last time. I screamed, Lollipop lady, why don't we go to London Airport for your ball last night? Lollipop lady just fell over and died. I noticed the wall bars were out of style. And I ran and jumped on the wall bars. And I was snatched the wall bars out of the wall then. Suddenly, Lollipop lady stopped. Oh, lollipops. She looked like she had never seen anything quite so horrible in all her life. I'll tell you what I do. I shouted out, I'm gonna bang you really hard and fast. Lollipop lady screamed, and she ran and jumped out the window. Later that day, I came home, and I told everyone, Lollipop lady had gone. My brother was delighted, I was delighted, the inspector was delighted, and Haribo was snorting away like mad.